Take heed, listener, for the world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the Untamed Steppes and all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argus and Zamar, where humanity seeks diversions while their petty rulers make endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides. But some there are who stand against it. For power, for revenge, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throck of the wild barbarians. Oven of the Shatter Kai. Darrow, the faceless one. And a boy named Raylan. Against all they survey, they will prevail, or they will die.
Hello, and welcome to Shadows of Archonia. My name is Steve Boshear, and I will be your Dungeon Master for tonight's game of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. We are... who are the rest of us? That's what I should say.
Hi,
there we go.
I'm Joshua, and I'll be playing Throck.
You carry the bags.
I carry the bags.
Good job. I'm Carolynn. I'm playing also known as Oven.
Throck names tonight, huh?
Yeah. All using Throck names.
Throck names.
Alien. Alan.
Yes.
Wait, who calls you alien so much that you got confused?
This has been like a childhood thing.
Oh man,
this
is making me sad right now.
Yeah,
oh, I know.
Childhood thing. They used to call me Alien back in high school.
Oh, bro.
No, middle school.
Oh.
Whose ass do I need to kick?
No, this is not.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, but it's still with you.
I know, it came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. But
live in front of... You can't take it back.
Live in front of like 2 people.
But anyway, it's Alan playing Raylan, boy with a girl's name.
Boy with a girl's name. Raylan and
Zalios. Not a boy's name.
No.
Or a girl's name.
It's not really anyone's name.
Yeah.
Not really
that
sure
I know
what
of.
Yeah.
Throck
All right.
him yet.
So in this game, we make heavy use of the Dark Arts Player's Companion, which is a third-party 5th edition supplement. You can find it for free on the internet. It's by a Reddit user named JonoMan3000, and it is awesome. It has new character races, new subclasses for every class in the game, new monsters, new spells, all of which has a dark and evil bent, which is perfect for our game. I believe at this time, Throck is the only character not using anything from it, but Oven is using
Everything.
Oven is both the Dark Arts Player's Companion version of a Shatter Kai, which is different than the official one for lore reasons, and also using the Druid subclass, Circle of Twilight. And Raylan is a sorcerer using the Death Touched subclass. All of that is from the Dark Arts Player's Companion, as well as some of the spells we are using in our game. So if you are a 5th edition player and you don't recognize some of the material we're using, it's from there. I highly recommend you check it out. Again, it's free, and it's one of my favorite things in this game that is in the unofficial category. It's probably the only thing that I've used in more than one game that came from a third-party source. Because we also used it in a couple of our other games.
Yeah.
One of which Joshua's in.
Hemomancy.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. The third edition of that just came out. So check it out. Well, not just. I guess it's been a few weeks now. But tonight, as every night, we have nobody running our stream for us. So Alan is in charge of switching cameras and stuff with that little wireless keyboard there. But if you're in the Twitch chat, nobody's going to respond to you because
we're all
here.
doing this.
Yeah, we're all playing the game. Sorry about that. But we do read it later. At least I do.
Also, if you are in the area and you want to do technical stuff for us.
Area is Los Angeles.
Oh, yes.
We're in the southern part of Los Angeles County.
Yeah.
Pretty close to LAX. If anyone wants to help out,
I will bring you a candy bar.
Throck will
Your
bring you
choice.
a candy bar.
Every game that you're here.
His actual name is Joshua, but
Even if I'm
once
not
we're in game
here,
mode,
I'll
I
find
forget.
a way to get a candy bar to you. Your choice.
Yeah. Now, you already saw our intro. I have this this spiel I do at the beginning written up. Sometimes I go without it, but it was written before when we used to do the intro after, so I have to change what it says.
No worries.
Yeah, I just,
Roll the
when I'm like, hey, now roll the intro. But no, now we play the intro first. You already saw the intro. The music in the intro was by J-Man at OurMusicBox. We found it on a YouTube channel called No Copyright Music. Check that out. It's great. And the voiceover in the intro was by my wife, Sarah Turi Boshear, who is currently in the other room, hopefully putting my son to bed. Let's see, what else was I going to say? I could say a lot of stuff about Sarah right now because she's directing her first. No, it's not her first. It's her first one since she took a directing class. Short film on Monday, which Carolynn's going to be in.
Ooh.
Yes. With a whopping one speaking line. But still in the whole thing. Yeah.
But lots of violent.
Very violent.
Oh, if you like this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cyberpunk. Well, we're shooting Monday, so it's going to be a while before it's done. But but there's that. Oh, yeah, and the artwork in the intro was my own. I do character portraits for Dungeons & Dragons and other role-playing games. I'm available for a commission, so if you liked what you saw in the intro, hit me up. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as Mighty Works Character Portraits, and on ArtStation as Steve Boshear, which is my real name. You can find the spelling for everything in the description box on YouTube. What do the YouTubers call it? The doobly-doo. That's what they call it.
Doobly-doo?
Yeah, a lot of them do. They say information in the doobly-doo. Yeah, that's where it'll be. If you're watching on YouTube, just go scroll down and you'll see all of our names. And all of these credits that I just recited. I don't need that anymore. Last time on Shadows of Archonia. Let's get right into it, man. Why not?
Good segue.
Yeah. Sometimes I have a recap written up, but there wasn't that much that happened last time. The gang has been traveling across the Untamed Steppes, from which Throck himself hails, along with all other Ermin. Yeah. It's been entertaining so far. In order to get to the place, you had to go around the horse trees, which we discovered were called that because of the presence of a unicorn who keeps Ermin at a distance. Throck was not able to approach closer than 2 miles.
Not gonna do it.
Could not do it.
Not gonna do it.
Zelios was also forbidden to enter. So everyone went around the horse trees, found your way into the Untamed Steppes, had some interesting conversations with the NPC followers from the death cult in Zahir.
Yeah, getting very attached to all the cult members.
Oh, you really shouldn't.
I think we should. That means when they die, it's going to be even harder to say goodbye.
I do like that you said when. Just pulled off my own law. Okay.
Happens.
Yeah. I gotta get this cord away from my feet. So, hopefully I sound okay. Hopefully I did anyway. Who knows? You got into the Untamed Steppes and were ambushed by goblins.
Oh yeah,
I need my raven.
Raven.
Can you grab him?
Where's the Raven?
Yeah,
I got a Raven.
Get the Raven.
There was a pretty big goblin. He was pretty tough.
He was a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
And it took all of you and all of your friends to defeat him. Careful of this thing.
Yep.
It was a good surprise, though.
Yeah, he was much stronger than you expected because he wasn't even a normal hobgoblin. He was tough. Throck got some armor off of him.
Yeah.
Some plate armor, minus the chest plate, but with everything else.
Yep.
And I sacrificed his body for my Raven.
But I believe that we discovered Throck does not actually have the proficiency.
Yeah. So, thing about barbarians is they can use everything almost.
Yeah. Throck possesses the armor, but we'll see how that goes.
That's okay. It just gets in the way, and cowards hide behind.
Cowards indeed.
You know.
So, at the end of that, you guys took a short rest. Oven finally used her ritual ability. What's the actual name of that?
Ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice ability. So as you guys all sit down and take a rest, Throck is going through the bodies of the slain goblins and collecting their stuff. Oven is over there just cutting the hobgoblin body into pieces, just dissecting it. I was going to say vivisecting, but he's already dead, so dissecting it, just spreading out entrails and organs into weird shapes and waving her arms and lighting incense and all sorts of weird stuff. And then all of a sudden, she has this raven with her.
To be fair, I was probably going to do something similar. In a minute anyway, so thank you.
You're welcome.
She wasn't making dinner, Throck.
Oh. Oh, right. Right.
Yeah, she's covered in blood now. And other stuff.
When is she not, though, really?
Indeed.
It's kind of her aesthetic.
So your long rest goes... what is the raven's name?
Bran.
Right.
So your long rest goes uninterrupted. Short rest, sorry. Misspoke.
Short rest. I wish it was a long rest.
Well, lucky for you, you guys are able to continue traveling the Untamed Steppes for another 2 days without incident.
Okay. So we get a long rest?
You get a couple of long rests.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
You guys take your watches as normal. You make good progress into the region. Throck is able to find food and warn you of pitfalls in advance because he's familiar with the area.
There.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
Good.
Sorry, I thought we were doing one of those
improv. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
No.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah. Okay.
Page of what? I don't know. So, anybody want to do anything while you are just traveling?
I mean, aside from the fun cantrips.
You're just gonna aside from the
what kind of
fun cantrips where you show off your crazy abilities to each other.
Hubba. I mean, there's always gust. There's a produce flame. It's like, which is what's happening here.
Oh yeah.
On the mini.
Which will be painted sometime.
I make a habit of always being the one to start the campfire.
Okay.
Because I can create bonfire.
Yeah, people it would just be a waste of time not to have you do it at this point. They all know you can do that, so they set up the sticks and just wait.
Because you said 2 days, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Daro's not with us.
Daro is with you.
As an Erman.
Well, no, he turns back to Daro pretty much after the fight's over. And after the first day, there's something odd happening in the social dynamic of the group, because you recall that Camilla was struck down during the fight by goblins, and Zelios saved her. Mm-hmm. At which point Camilla became infatuated with Zelios. Not necessarily in a romantic way, but she's clearly attached to him somehow now. Which Darrow is not a big fan of because he thought that he and Camilla had this burgeoning romance going.
That he did not pursue.
He was trying. It was very new. It was like a day old. But yeah. So now Camilla is following along behind Raylan/Zelios all the time, and Darrow is kind of walking towards the back, occasionally glaring at various people. When you wake up the second morning, Darrow is gone.
What a baby.
Again.
But Degas is back.
Aha.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Going that route, huh?
And of course, you notice that Degas is using Darrow's gear.
All right.
Yeah.
So, obviously.
So this is how he's going to try to win her over. All right.
Well,
That's not weird at all.
So how do they react to this? Like the cult members?
Well, at this point, it starts to become clear to you guys that these cult members seem predisposed to overlook extremely weird stuff.
Well,
this is
Queen after all.
with Degas back. Nobody reacts at all. They say hi to him as though he's really Degas, and they go about their business.
Even Camilla?
Yes.
So occasionally, Throck goes up to Degas, takes the daggers out, and tries to give them back to Degas. The ones that he took from him.
Yeah, he takes them.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Throck. I don't know what I did with these.
You look kind of better than you did.
I feel better.
Raylan shakes his head, and as this is going on, he goes up to Degas and says, "Are you really gonna do this now?
Do what?
This. You're hiding yourself again, Darrow. We both know that you're not Degas."
What are you talking about? You have me mixed up with your friend.
Degas died.
Do I look dead to you, kid?
I pretty much saw you die.
Pretty much. You saw something in a dream, maybe. Listen. You guys are weird. I don't know why the mistress lets you hang around. That's her business. Don't say weird stuff to me, kid.
Rain's getting a little frustrated. It's you who are getting on my nerves, Darrow. This is happening way too many times. I'm tired of you changing into different people, assuming different roles. It's starting to almost annoy me as much as Zelios talking to me.
What? Just go away.
Wait.
Go talk to Throck, man. You're making me mad. I don't want this to be a thing.
What?
Throck, remember, the guy is not here. He's not with us. Remember, he died with honor, back in the well.
Yeah.
So he cannot be here.
Wait, but
Throck, who am I?
Throck, remember the well.
Intelligence check.
That good, huh?
-1. -2.
8.
Thank you. Even the Ur-Man can see my face.
Oven, please, you gotta help me with this.
He clearly doesn't remember. How'd you get out of the well?
I climbed up with you guys.
We didn't climb up.
We don't even know how we got out of the well. But I do remember seeing you die in the well.
Well, obviously I didn't.
Wait, we climbed up. What did we do after that?
We left the town.
Checks out.
You're on your own, kid.
When am I not on my own, Oven?
He stops answering you and just starts playing with his daggers
But
as he walks.
you have that other guy.
Yes, but he
Also-
didn't die, Zelios.
Oh. But you said you were never alone. Wait, okay. I'm really
Because-
confused.
Someone healed you. But
Zelios,
it's okay. You're always alone. Teenagers, man. Kids.
So while you guys are talking, and after Degas kind of stops answering you, Camilla comes up to him and says, "Honey, you shouldn't antagonize the boy. You know that I think he's something very special. He shares space with that other one, and I think the two of them are something very special." And then she just kind of stares at you.
Does Raylan hear all this?
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
says it right in front of you.
Okay. Raylan kind of like puts up his chin a little bit. and he doesn't say anything. He's just like, like this.
All right.
What a surprise.
Does anyone else have anyone they'd like to speak to as we travel? You've got 2 days of downtime here, basically just travel time, not really downtime. But
How's Jack doing?
same as always.
Same as always.
Silent, just walking along. You guys have to go a little slower because of his short legs. But Nori takes all the blame because she likes Jack, and so she pipes up every now and then and says something about, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm slowing you down. I can't walk any faster than this," etc. Of course, Jack, being 6, occasionally runs around like a maniac.
I'm gonna hang up my throck.
I assume Raylan probably during those 2 days he probably talked to Scale maybe a couple
You can
more
talk to
times.
Scale, yeah.
And he's just reaffirming to him the whole stuff about Zelios, and he also talks to him about Jack.
Okay, what do you want to ask him about
So
specifically?
So he says, he kind of brings him to the side so that no one else can really hear what they're saying.
All right.
And he says, "So, Jack, like, I've been kind of talking to Zelios about this the other night, and we think that he probably has the same problem we have, or maybe something close to it.
Scale looks at you like you're crazy. Jack?
Do you remember the fight with the hobgoblin and those goblins?
Yes.
There was these gusts of wind happening throughout the battle, and knives flying throughout the air. Didn't come from me or Avin or Throck or from any of you. It came from Jack.
Well, Jack does carry those knives. I imagine he uses them sometimes.
But
he's a boy.
yes, exactly. And these knives threw about everywhere. They even hit the hobgoblin right in the head multiple times in the same spot. Could Jack do that?
Beginner's luck, probably.
No. It was some kind of entity that was helping him. And I know, because Zelios spoke to that entity. a couple nights back.
Are you suggesting that Jack has his own Zelios?
I'm not quite sure what it is, and neither does Zelios know, but something close to it.
You say Zelios spoke to this entity. How did this work? He spoke to Jack?
No.
Did Jack change like you changed?
No, it was separate from Jack. At least that's what we could perceive. It looked like Jack was separate, and the entity was talking in a separate location, like a
What
a
did
presence.
it look like?
We could not see. All we could see was the presence, and like during the fight, there was a moment where Jack was supposed to get hit with an arrow, but he didn't, and the arrow hit the entity instead. And then a great force hit the ground. That was the entity being upset.
This all sounds a little absurd. Jack's been with us forever. We wouldn't know if he had some sort of demon helper.
Can you recall how Jack entered your clan, your cult?
I believe Raffen found him on the street and took him in.
Just on the street?
Well, we were in the city of Zahir at the time. There were a lot of homeless children.
And you never thought to maybe find whoever his family was or anything like that?
Well, of course we would have tried, but the boy doesn't speak.
Still, there's something not right. And I want to try to figure out what this presence is.
A lot of children in Jack's situation have seen things that play tricks on their minds. And it's not unusual for someone like him to be reluctant to let other people get close. This is probably why he doesn't speak. He's afraid of opening his mouth and saying the wrong thing. Maybe he thinks that something that may have happened to him was his fault. Maybe he thinks the absence of his parents is his fault. Maybe he links that to something he said, and so now he doesn't speak anymore. It could be anything. But going silent is often a reaction to trauma, and I don't think it's that unusual.
I can't argue with that. I know I went through much when I was growing up, too. Spent many years silent as well.
You're probably just reacting to how strange the boy seems, but I promise you, he does not have some sort of devil in him as you do.
Promise me this. Next time we face an enemy, some sort of encounter, I want you to keep an eye on Jack the whole time and tell me again if you don't sense anything wrong next time.
Okay, I will do that.
And also make sure to tell the others of this as well. Not Jack. Or even, what's the girl's name, the little girl?
Oh, she's a teenager, but Eerie.
And Eerie too.
Yeah.
Don't mention it to them. But mention it to the others.
All right. So while you're walking, Raffen moves to the front to talk to you, Throck. I assume you're in the front, Throck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Raffen moves up to you. Throck,
No doubt.
how much longer are we going to have to travel before we get out of the Untamed Steppes?
Four.
Thank you, Throck.
I was kind of hoping he would say, that tastes good.
I was hoping you'd say 1.
No, that's clearly 4.
You're right, of course.
Come on.
I was hoping you would have rolled a dice.
You live here in this place. Do Ermin use tents?
No. Yeah, some.
Some tents. But most of you sleep on the ground? Just outside?
Well, yeah. Even tent is ground, usually.
Well, yes, but do most of you use tents? Or do most of you sleep outside of tents?
Outside.
It's very interesting. The country is so flat. Very few hills, very few trees, and yet you survive here.
Urban is strong.
Oh, yes, I know that. It's good to talk to you, Throck.
Yeah.
All right, then.
And Araman, a few words.
Yeah, Raffin is starting to get a little nervous. You can't tell the difference, Throck, but other people,
Yeah.
he hasn't really spoken to you much
Yeah,
before because
yeah.
of you being you. So there you go.
Yeah, Raffin is quite seems quite cowardly anyway. So.
He's very human.
Yeah, he's very human. And Throck is just kind of goes back to looking around and digging through the bags just to, see what's going on.
All right. So as the 2 days go by, it starts to be about midday, and as you're walking, you pass by a very rare copse of trees, and you guys are able to get some fruit off one or two of them, and they're not very thick. It's not a forest, but it's just a few stands of trees here and there, and as you start to pass by one, it's already a little bit behind you. All of a sudden, you feel something in the earth, like a shaking, a very, very low rumbling. Throck, roll survival.
14.
Okay.
Not bad, not great.
So Throck, it is clear to you. This is your position. You guys were actually walking that direction.
Oh,
on the board there. Yeah. So towards where Carolynn is sitting is the direction you were going.
yeah, okay.
But these trees that are in the corner here is the direction that the sort of vibration feels like it's coming from. So,
Sure.
Throck, you are. Did you just put Erie way
Just put
over
Erie
there?
way
Yeah,
over there.
absolutely. Absolutely.
That's where you
yes.
had her.
Well, I put,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
You have the Raven on you.
Yes.
Great. So there's your marching order.
Wait, they're farther back.
No. You guys would wait. What
we
what
wait
am I
for
saying?
them.
What
we
am I
wait
saying?
for them. That's true.
You do what you want.
Yeah.
But Throck, you clearly sense that these are very heavy footsteps, possibly multiple sets of feet that are shaking the earth like this, and it's coming from those trees there.
This is probably not good.
What is it? What's that? What's coming?
Wait.
While you are struggling to answer them,
4.
something comes barreling out of the trees at a run. It is
Cork.
it is much taller than even Throck. And like a lot taller than Throck.
It's a giant.
Oh boy.
It is mostly naked, but where it wears furs, they are covered in blood and gore, as though this creature put them on his clothing without even scraping them or tanning them or anything. It has skulls, human skulls, and what might be skulls on its belt.
Ooh.
And it's just filthy. And you can actually, as soon as you see it, you can smell it, even from over there. It's so awful. and it has 2 heads.
2.
And they come barreling out of the trees,
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
just yelling at the top of its lungs. And it skids to a halt right in front of you. And the right head says, "Humans!" And the left head says, "And And then it kind of
just
turns
looks
like
around
this.
like, not me.
Yeah. And the one head looks behind and sees the trees behind it, and then turns back and says, "Give humans to Great Hunter." And the other head says, "Quiet, Zim. Give to Great Hunter. Great Hunter take both, idiot." Not matter, Zim. As long as Great Hunter not take us. And it is at this point that you notice, Throg,
Yep.
that even though the creature, which you know is called an Etten, has stopped running, the vibrations in the ground have not stopped.
Yeah, that's not all.
And you hear something that you have been expecting ever since you heard the term Great Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a huge bestial roar. And the next thing that happens is that tree, the one in the front, gets knocked over as this creature
Oh my god.
comes barreling out in pursuit of the Etten.
Oh no.
I can turn into a T-Rex now!
No.
Yes!
Read your ability again.
Well, eventually.
Yeah.
One day.
It comes out and it just lets loose this massive roar and charges down the Etten. Everybody roll initiative.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep.
These are some wild lands.
We're gonna. Oh, come on.
What's wrong there, Throg?
Rock did good.
Did Thruk do good? Thruk did really good, huh?
Thruk's brain is clearly shutting down for a moment.
Oh.
Nat 1, so 3.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oven?
that's. Oh
10.
boy.
15.
15, all right.
Raylan's ready.
And the various commoners and Degas. Everything's so slow. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. So now I just need the Etten. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
For some reason, I know why this is. I had, no, I don't need to tell you about that.
Oh yeah. Can I borrow the eraser real quick on your
Yes.
pencil?
Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
You lost the eraser.
Something has to fly during every
Was,
session.
off
So
the coffee mug into the dice tray.
the T-Rex.
Wait, so is it actually like a T-Rex?
Well, you guys don't know. Throck calls it the Great
Yes.
Hunter.
Like, but it looks like that.
That is
Oh.
exactly it.
Yep.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sharp tooth.
Untamed.
Ooh-ha. Wait.
Yeah, the sharp tooth. Yes.
Sharp tooth.
Yes. It comes down.
tooth.
It comes down towards the Etten and makes a bite attack,
Ooh.
which hits.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy, that's what the Etten thinks. That's what one of them thinks.
Which head does it take?
So it comes down while the two heads are arguing with each other over which of you to feed to the Great Hunter.
Yep.
The Great Hunter just takes a big chomp at it. And it is very, very much a hit. Which does what damage? Let's see.
2.
So the Etten immediately is like inside the thing's mouth for a second. Like half of its body is inside the creature's mouth. So there you go. And then the T-Rex, the Great Hunter, excuse me, which is obviously a T-Rex, makes another attack, this time with its tail. So it bites the Etten and then kind of rips some flesh off of his body with his teeth. If the Etten wasn't so huge, it would be easily very dead from this. But because it has so much flesh, I'll put it down. You're worse than my son. No, you're not. You're exactly as bad as my son.
I'll take it.
Because it has so much flesh, the Etten is able to survive this. And the T-Rex then spins around, and he actually flings the Etten to his right. The other way.
The other way.
Flings
Yep,
the
way.
Etten off to the side like that. Spins around with its tail attack at the closest human, which is Nori.
Ooh.
She's dead.
She is indeed a goner.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Just one shots Nori, and yeah,
Are we still doing death saves?
not this time.
Oh.
Oh no!
Not this time, guys.
Is the Etten prone or?
The Etten is not prone,
Okay.
but it has been moved over there.
Got it. There it is.
So that was actually a surprise
Damn.
round, and now it is. Now it is Degas' turn.
Man, he scored higher than me. Damn.
Yeah, he did. So he is gonna run up. Where is he? Oh, he's right there.
Yeah.
So as the tail goes past him and hits Nori, he's gonna just yank out those daggers of his and make 2 attacks. He never put that +1 dagger I gave him on his sheet. I'm gonna put.
Was it on the Great Hunter?
Yeah, he's gonna attack the tail of the Great Hunter.
Sorry, on the Great Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's not gonna work.
Oh
There
boy.
we go. Yeah, you got problems here. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
All right, so first attack. He misses. No, he hits. So the tail goes by, and Degas just yanks out that +1 dagger of his, that very shiny one, and stabs this T-Rex in the tail. Oh gosh, I get to roll damage. I get to roll damage as Daro. I don't think I've done that before. Where is it?
Are they still? I'm not sure if it was him. Wasn't it him that got the poison daggers last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put it on his
From-
dagger, didn't he?
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Poison dagger from Camilla.
Yeah. I'm sure it doesn't have any constitution to be able to fend off poison, though.
The poison has no effect.
Yeah. There's
But-
always a net one.
But the stab has an effect.
Oh boy.
There's a little blood. So then the second stab comes in, and that one misses. So now, Raylan.
Jeez. Okay. Whew.
That moment where you wonder, what have we acquired by level 4
Yeah.
to take out?
All right. Well. So Raylan sees this happening, and he's going to just be like, "Well, it's time for things to get interesting." So he runs past everyone.
Oh, you just took that. That's Camilla.
Camilla. Camilla's right here.
No,
No,
You're holding
you have
Camilla in
Camilla.
there.
You're holding Camilla.
Oh, sorry.
That is not you.
See,
There we go.
Both red.
There
so
it
he
is.
runs past Camilla, gives her a pat on the back, and then runs up as close as he can get to this creature, and then
That seems like a bad idea.
transforms into
That's
Zelios.
a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So the save is
13, I believe.
it's charisma.
It is
That's what I rolled last time.
charisma. Yeah.
And it's a 10-foot radius.
Yes.
Okay. You roll up and transform into Zelios, and all the. It's daytime, and you're in the steppes, so there's not many shadows. But from the trees where there's shade, all the shadows shoot right towards Raylan, including the shadow of the Great Hunter itself. And it clothes you in shadow. And while you're doing this, the monster turns and sees you out of the side of its eye. And as you transform into this devil creature, it actually turns back around and staggers away.
Ah, yes.
Not a full 5 feet, but you see that its feet shuffle back a bit.
Yeah. And Zelios smiles and he just says, "Oh, it just keeps getting better and better." And he's going to use Quicken Spell
Okay.
to cast a new spell.
What do
that
we
he has
got?
not used before. Mirror Image.
Okay.
So he's going to cast Mirror Image on himself. So you
Okay.
see Zelios, almost what looks like 2 more Zelios appear from him.
Oh no.
I thought you were going to turn into a T-Rex.
So the T-Rex ignores the other 2 because he's still focused on the original.
Okay.
And his response to being afraid is to roar again, right at you. So yeah, there's that.
Also, in this little, like after he's done doing the whole mirror image thing, he does take a look over to wherever Jack is
Okay.
and gives him like a little like
Seriously.
kind of like, let's do this kind of thing.
Yeah. So now that remember the T-Rex's first turn was when he surprised everyone.
Uh-huh.
This is his second turn.
Now his real turn starts.
He's-
Wait, before you roll, what are commoner challenge ratings?
You can't. They're commoners. They're the lowliest things in the game.
Negative.
I think it's 2.
It's 0.
Is it?
Commoners have. I'm looking at the stat
No.
block. It's 0. I thought it was 1/8. It's 0.
Damn.
Sorry.
Damn
I mean,
you, Nori.
hopefully
You're
the
useless
T-Rex.
dead to me.
Well, you
Damn.
can't cast a ritual in the middle of a fight anyway.
It's a one-act. Why not?
Because it takes time.
You got to read how rituals work. Casting a spell as a ritual adds 10 minutes to the cast time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you only
Yeah.
got 6 seconds.
It's a ritual. It takes time to do it. Okay, so the creature attacks you with disadvantage because of the fear. And so it comes down and it bites at you for 12. Does that hit? No, it does not. So it misses you. It
Wait, for me?
yes, you're right in front of it.
No, I'm 11.
Yeah. Oh, you're 11. Did I look at? Oh, I looked at Throx.
But
Oh, yeah.
But what about the mirror image?
That gave it disadvantage, right?
No, mirror image.
The fear gave it.
The
fear gave it
disadvantage as well. But
disadvantage.
I thought
No.
mirror image was
So
listen.
we'll read the whole thing.
Okay.
So 3 illusionary duplicates
I have
of
to roll to see
yourself
which one I
appear
hit.
in
I
the
remember
space
that. Yeah.
until the spell ends, which is 1 minute. Duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions, so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your actions to dismiss the images if you want. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell duration, roll 1d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates.
Okay, I'm going to roll that. You tell me the result. 13.
Okay. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack target to a duplicate.
Well, 13, so...
Yeah, I'm trying to... Where's the duplicate AC is... How do I determine which duplicate is the real one?
Well, the duplicate is not you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, because it says each time it targets you, you have to roll a d20 to determine whether it attacks...
Oh, you should roll. You have to roll it. I rolled it, but you should roll it.
Yes. Yeah, each time roll d20 to determine whether the
move the tabletop
attack...
Because
I
just
did.
noticed it's like...
I did. I moved it closer.
I had to move all the way over here because it was right in front of my face for a while, I think.
No, what, this one?
No, the one... See, look, I was
The
like...
one that
I
you
was
battle
sitting
can.
here. I had to move...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think.
No, because I just moved it closer to the battle.
Yeah, it makes sense. But we can probably
There you go.
spread the legs out or something to make it lower. if we
Sorry.
need to.
You've used the spell before,
Yes.
right?
So what you do is roll a d20 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What'd you get?
14.
14. So
So
the
it bites one of
the
your
great hunter
duplicates.
actually hits one of your one of
Fakes.
the mirror images.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it immediately dissipates, right?
It's like if the 3 duplicates must...
Yeah, it chomps on air, so it
attacks the
would.
duplicate and is destroyed.
And it's destroyed.
Mhm.
Yep. So now you have 2 duplicates left. So
Okay.
so
Well, he's
whenever
going to
you
go
roll-
ahead and tail slap the other.
Yep.
No.
So,
Yes, he is. He would go after the Etten, but you picked a fight, so...
Oof.
This time it's 16, so I guess roll again. See
Yep,
if I
roll
get
again.
the duplicate or you.
How do I know if it hits me?
Yeah.
It says in
it'll
the
tell
spell.
ya. So.
Here, you roll, I'll read the spell.
Okay. 20.
Oh yeah, it does not hit you. It's a duplicate.
Right.
Yeah, so that hits your
So now
duplicate.
you have
So-
1 duplicate left,
Okay.
which means. I don't
And
know,
the
but-
T-Rex's turn is over.
Right.
So next
So-
up...
Okay.
So yeah, so
Ain't
he
that.
tries to attack, and it's missing. And it hits the Zalos duplicates, and Zalos is like, "Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me." Matrix reference.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it. The Etten, seeing half of its flesh from this side of its body torn away by...
Oh
The
wait, did the
monster's
Etten
teeth.
make a fear save?
No, but he's more than 10 feet away.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's, where'd I put that little stick? Here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Degas, though.
Digga
Degas.
made it. Digga made the save.
And Jack.
Jack is
is
10.
immune.
Jack is immune.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
So-
you go.
The Etten now, seeing this thing that the T-Rex has done, this actually spin the monster around.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's facing now. It spun for the
It
tail
was a
attack, but then
full.
turned back.
Yeah. Okay.
The Etten sees where Nori fell. It kind of shrugs, and the head on the left says, "Just grab that one!" And they run up. It runs up and grabs Nori with one hand and just tosses the body off behind it. And then puts
Oh.
one head, keeps its eyes on the Great Hunter, and the other head is eyeing you guys. And so it runs up to whoever is the closest.
Looks like
Okay,
Ah.
the Etten is going after Avon. Oh, I don't think I can call her It breaks the immersion.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Yeah. So, it rolls up with its battle axe in one hand. I know it's got clubs on the mini, but he's got a battle axe in one hand. He takes a swing at Avon for 19.
Jesus.
That's a hit.
14 slashing damage.
Jesus.
It then turns to the side to see Zalios and makes an attack on Zalios with its other hand.
Oh. Does he have reach?
Using a
or
Morning
does he
Star.
need to be like right?
Does he have reach? Like, can he
There.
reach me from her?
Yeah.
Is he not adjacent to both of you?
No.
Well,
From
No.
my
he-
angle, it looks
he-
like
he was
is.
kind of
Jack,
far.
and he's
It's
far
like
away
15
from.
feet
If
away
he ran
from-
in between,
But
then he
but he
could-
can, yeah,
that's
yeah,
what he
yeah,
would've
yeah.
done.
That's what you want to do. There
That's
you
what
go.
he would've done,
You
yeah.
got it.
So, 21 on Zalios, but I guess you gotta do that thing.
Let's see.
15.
Let's
You're
check this spell.
probably
You're
fine. I
probably
can't remember
safe.
which.
With one duplicate, you must roll an 11 or higher. So yes, the
Yep.
Morning Star passes through your final mirror image and dissipates it.
All the mirrors are broken.
All right.
And the head on the right yells at the head on the left, "You hit the wrong one, you idiot!"
Zeos is laughing. Ha ha ha.
All right, so now it's Oven's turn.
Cool. Well, I was going to infest the damn thing, but considering it comes
Oh boy.
before me, I'm going to go ahead and wild shift.
Wow, shift. Ooh.
Does he Actually, I'm going to use the wolf, but it's going to be the black mamba.
So
Okay, go
a
ahead.
snake.
Yeah.
Is the raven still riding you?
No, the raven is flown
Oh, okay.
up out of range.
It's like,
Once the T-Rex came stomping out, the raven was like, whoop!
nope. No, 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 and no.
Yeah. Basically.
It's a whole lot of bag of no.
I mean, that's my action. That's
Okay.
an action.
So you just change shape into the snake.
Yes.
Sneaky wakey. All right. Now is everyone else's turn.
Oh boy.
So all of your NPC followers
Mm-hmm.
turn and run.
Sure.
They should, yeah.
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 Except Nori.
Like sprint.
And Jack.
Like.
Well, we'll do that in a second.
Okay.
So Camilla runs, Skell runs, Raffin definitely runs.
Yeah.
They all go 30 feet, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
from wherever they started. Erie just hangs out where she's at.
Sure.
Otherwise he's off the board.
Yeah, Erie's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happens, and Throck,
Mm-hmm.
you see something new go down.
Mm-hmm.
Jack is suddenly knocked up into the air and flies backwards, clearly not under his own power.
Woo!
50 feet.
Woo!
Good lad.
Woo! He's over here.
Yeah, he's off the board.
What?
Wait, did over Throck's head?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Just past Throck.
Yeah.
Did it look like a gust of wind was carrying him?
It looked like, well, roll. It's behind you. I assume you're still facing
I
the
wa-
T-Rex.
I mean,
What
I'm
is-
still facing the T-Rex, yeah.
Throck, it looked to you like
But I do have the mirror images, though.
you can't see through their eyes, though.
Can you?
No.
They're all gone anyway. No, you
Oh,
can't.
okay.
That's true.
No.
But Throck, it looked to you as though an invisible arm scooped him up, like the arm of an adult or someone maybe even bigger, just
Okay.
scooped him up and ran with him.
Yeah.
Also, for the record, the mamba is now hiding in this tuft of grass.
Gotcha. You can just keep using your regular mini,
Okay.
or are you using the wolf
No,
one?
she's
I'm
using
using
the
Oh,
wolf one.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
As long as there's
yeah.
a mini.
That's
Yes.
the
The one that
transformation
indicates.
so.
Yeah.
Indicates she's
Sure.
in animal form.
Yes.
Coward.
Me?
No, Jack. He ran.
He didn't run.
So Degas is up again.
Wait, did Throck go?
Where is Throck?
Throck is
Oh,
back
you're
here.
right. Throck's
is
initiative was so low, I
last.
forgot about it.
Man.
It is Throck's turn now.
So
Time to
many
call down the
things.
thunder.
Just so many possible things here.
It's the Great Hunter, Throck.
Yeah, it is. The Great Hunter is not to be messed with.
I don't know. Throck is strongest, man.
It would be cool to take him down, though. That's the thing.
but also you've got the dude with half a chunk.
Okay. So this is... I think this is what's going to happen.
Okay.
Throck is going to run up to the
Etten.
infant. Etten, yeah.
Sure.
And is going to basically look at him and go, "You did this to yourself."
Oh, I see.
Goes into a rage. Storm clouds a brewing.
Fails it.
And little bit of lightning comes down. Little bit. One.
It's always a one. It's always a one.
I know it's way too often. And then what he does is he actually uses his attack to knock the guy prone if possible.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, that's a strength.
is that
It's athletics or
yeah.
strength?
I feel like it's athletics, but I don't really. I feel like I looked this up earlier and don't remember. So. Anyway.
Oh no, I know what. Hold on. I think I know how this works. It's actually very simple. Yeah, it's athletics.
Athletics. Oh, okay. All right.
So-
Well,
Yeah, the creature got a 14.
dirty 20,
Incredible.
and then just woof, shoves him down.
Damn.
So yeah, Throck
Damn.
Throck rolls up at not quite full speed for
No,
Throck.
no, not full
But
speed.
Throck comes running at this
Yeah.
Etten, and both heads turn and look at you. This hand is like holding in gore on this side of its body, and the left head just kind of snarls, and the right head says, "Where are the other? You cannot defeat us alone!" And then lightning hits it, and he's
Yeah.
like, "What the heck?" And then Throck just jumps into the air, hits the thing square in the center of the chest, and knocks it on its butt.
And then with the rest of the movement, with standing basically on him, one foot definitely on him,
Yeah.
looks up at the mighty hunter and says, "Here's your meal."
The T-Rex sees that happen. He watches you the whole way, and when you hit the ground, he's just staring at you, and he roars again. So that's Throck. Now, Degas. Oh, Throck knocking over Ettins.
I don't know. Just seemed like the thing to do.
Degas is actually going to fall back 30 feet,
Okay,
and
that's smart.
yeah, yank out a short bow that he forgot he had.
Hey,
Smart man.
Yeah,
he picked it up off the goblins.
sure he did. He misses.
It was not really the best short bow that he could have.
No, it wasn't great.
Well, also moving target.
Yeah.
So that's Degas, and now it is Raylan.
Okay. So now he's prone, right?
Yes, the
The-
Etten is prone and has Throck standing on him, actually.
All right.
Not that last part matters mechanically, but he does have Throck on him.
No, it's just for show.
Yeah.
All right. Zelios is going to use Chaos Bolt on the Great Hunter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, 18 on the die, plus 5.
Oh,
That's... Sorry,
23.
the math was failing me for a second. 23?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. So that's going to be...
Is that thing dead?
Hmm?
No.
Mm-mm.
Good.
Not even close. house.
So it's 14 damage, and it's going to be cold damage. So trying to think about how Zeos does the cold damage.
Well, Chaos Bolt will come out of your hand the same way every time, but it's like randomly changing as it travels. So by the time it hits the monster, it's just kind of luck of the draw which form the thing is in when it makes contact.
Okay.
So you hit it pretty much square in the chest, and you see that like this frostbite sort of effect travels out from it, and actually covers a sizable area of the thing's chest for just a second, but the creature does not react in any noticeable way to the damage.
All right, that's it.
Yeah. That is you. So now it is that monster's turn. It is no longer afraid. That has worn off. It is instead distracted by a charging man. It knows the smell of
Yes.
It's one of its favorite meals. Those tiny little delicious hairy things. And it
It's
comes
a
for
snack.
Throk.
You're a snack, Rock.
20 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
33 piercing damage.
Of course it is.
What?
Halved. But still.
Yeah, you are also grappled.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And so while it has Throk in its mouth, it's going to tail attack Zelios. 17.
Luck.
Okay. 27.
What's the shot?
Do you have another luck point?
No, you can't use more
No.
than one.
Can't do that. 20 bludgeoning.
All right. 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's worth a shot. I don't know. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
I don't think, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
You said you liked it hard.
I do. Does this like hit me back, or is
No.
it just like
It just slaps into you really hard and
Okay.
does 20 bludgeoning.
all right?
So Throk, you're still in its mouth.
Yep.
You are restrained.
Yep.
Now it's the Ettin's turn. It easily stands up since Throk
Yeah.
is now in a dinosaur's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't really a...
Turns around and just takes both arms, the axe and the Morning Star, and swings it as hard as it can at the Great Hunter's head.
Ooh.
One hit, one miss. So the battle axe hits the thing right in the face, and the Morning Star just whiffs over its head. So as this happens, you hear the one on the right yell, "What's wrong with you, brah? Half the skin is hanging off on my side and I still hit!"
I like these two.
They do not like you. Okay. Oven.
Oven is going to go for... Yep, yeah. I think. So I'm going to come around the back. And we're going to go ahead and... What is that? What's 6 and 7? 13?
You rolled 13?
Yeah.
It is... On the Ettin or the T-Rex?
On the Ettin.
It's a hit.
Excellent. In that case, you are going to take 4 piercing damage,
Oh no.
and you're going to make a Constitution saving throw for 14.
Crit fail.
Great fail. Nice.
In which case, you're taking 30 poison damage.
Really?
Whoa. So That's really OP. I'm going to have to... I approved that without noticing that number.
Whoa!
On the Black Mamba?
The other
use
option
it for today.
is
We'll revisit it later.
4d10.
Yeah.
In which case, I rolled a 5.
I have a feeling whoever homebrewed that didn't pay any attention to the CR.
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll use it for today. We'll revisit it
Okay.
later. You have magically powerful poison due to a blessing from the Raven Queen. Temporarily.
That's how you DM, folks.
Yeah.
Which is why... Whoop! Sorry.
I got it. What was it?
Which is why I asked you, are you sure I can do the Black Mamba?
You know, I read a lot of it. I guess I didn't see that number. That's my bad. Whatever. Yeah. I wondered why you were so excited about it.
That's why.
Okay. So, why am I getting messages from my wife? She knows what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, it gets bit, and it looks around and yells, "Ah! Snake!" It cannot do anything about it other than that, but it's clearly pissed. That is Oven's turn, so now...
Oh, wait.
What?
Also, within 4 hours, it's going to become paralyzed.
Yeah.
All right, all we got to do is hold
I'm
it
not
out
sure
for
that
4
that's
hours.
true.
Was it a crit fail?
I
It
mean,
was, right?
crits don't count for that, but
Well, yes.
no, they don't. I don't care what it says in the
What does it say, though?
That last sentence.
I'm gonna look at this. This is insane.
Critical fail.
I'm gonna calculate what the actual CR for this
Wow.
creature should be, because that's just stupid.
Okay.
Did you? That snake's definitely not in the books, right?
No, she found it online, and I thought it was just a cool kind of snake she wanted to use.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had 30 poison damage for a CR 1/2 creature. That's ridiculous.
No.
I think probably what happened was they rolled 4 d10s, and that's what they came out with was 30.
No, 40/10's too much already.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where is your Black Mamba? Let me see that last sentence you're talking about. Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
For those of you playing
that
at home.
probably does not matter. That's a 8 to 16 hour problem. We're dealing with a right now problem.
Yes.
The thing says that on a roll of a 1, the creature will die in 8 to 16 hours. But, not really relevant. So that's your turn.
Yes.
The commoners continue to run.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah,
just
they're
move
off
them
the board. Eerie?
Well, not Eerie, right?
Where's the measuring stick?
Not Eerie, that's correct.
Yeah, not
Eerie actually does do something, though. She stops spinning and watches the giant creature.
Okay.
I can move out of turn, right? Can I?
You can move as a part of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Why would you be able to move when it's not your turn? That's what turns are for.
What do you-
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm having a brain fart, okay?
Yeah, I
I've
guess
had-
you are.
And then under
I've
some...
had coffee and cookies today.
You know, I pulled an all-nighter last night.
Well, that's me every night.
A little bit of it was for this, but most of it was work. Let's see. What was I doing? I was looking up a spell. We're all brain farting. Sorry, guys. A little slow tonight. Okay. So the commoners all run away, and then I'm trying to figure out if any of you would notice this, but you don't at first. But Oven, you'd see coming from the direction that Jack flew off in.
Mm-hmm.
you see the knives coming back.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, at the end of which, let me check one thing. The knives hang out, and they're actually, let's just use this to represent the position of the knives. They are sort of halfway between Degas and Zelios. That's how far they get. But Zelios, in the same instant, you feel this gust of wind brush into your wing and then kind of stop right there. And then something new happens. You hear a muttering in Celestial. And there's another gust of wind right next to you. And as a creature of magic yourself, you sense that something magical is taking place. And unfortunately it fails, but you get the strong impression that Grieve is near you and just attempted to cast a spell.
Okay.
But it didn't work. So you are up, Throck.
Still so many options. Which, by the way,
there really aren't. You're a barbarian.
Oh no, yeah, no, but there are though. I could take the hide action.
No, you can't. I'm disallowing that. I let the black mamba come in, but Throck hiding? No way.
I could grapple him back.
Just stick your fingers in his snout.
In fact, Throck grapples the uvula.
What?
Come on, allow it. Just grab onto the tonsils.
No, I believe Throck. So grappled inside of the
You are in its mouth. A good chunk of you, including your head and maybe one shoulder, are in its mouth. Your arms are free.
Yeah.
You are able to attack, but the only thing you can attack is this because you can't see
the face else. of the thing that I want to hit anyway.
Mechanically, technically, I should give you disadvantage since you're in darkness. But
is he in the? Oh yeah,
you're inside the thing's mouth.
But I mean, the mouth is kind of
also,
open.
You can't miss. So it cancels out.
Lightning.
Oh yeah, the
mouth.
lightning is definitely going to happen.
Okay,
inside the mouth.
How's this going down?
You know how electricity works with water, right?
So, oh yeah.
Go ahead and use the poisonous snake stat block going forward. We're done with that black mamba for now.
Damn it.
I know.
Yeah, so...
You did a lot of damage with it, though.
Yeah, Throck is basically just going to try to smash as much as he can from his current... This is not the greatest position, but hey, it's a good vantage point to get a good easy hit.
Are we doing the poisonous or the giant poisonous?
It's up to you if the CR works. I'm sure it doesn't.
It does. The giant is 1/4.
Well, you can use it then.
So do I roll regular attack? Do I roll...
Use that stat block and just call yourself a black mamba. So yeah, roll regular for your attack.
Okay.
Because your darkness disadvantage is canceled out by your I'm in its mouth advantage.
Yeah. I don't really care. I could. Can I then, might as well make it reckless?
Yeah, I'm joking about the advantage disadvantage stuff. So you go ahead and reckless.
Sure, gonna reckless this thing. Because
Because why not?
No other time in the world to be reckless than while you're inside of the... And it was good it did, because nat 1 on one of them.
Yeah, I see that.
But 21 on the other. So,
You,
in the meantime...
shockingly, managed to hit the creature inside of whose mouth you currently reside.
There we go.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, see?
So you're hanging out with your legs sticking out, and you manage to just bring the maul upwards and hit the thing under the chin.
Yeah.
How much damage?
For 13.
All right.
Yeah, not. Still a little rough. All right. And then
The lightning.
will not do much. 2
I have
points.
to make a save anyway.
Yeah,
Okay, 2 points.
2 points. Which is just like probably surging around Throck, and as the mighty hunter bites down, it just like hits the gums, just going all around his teeth.
But it's a beast with a lot of drool. I really feel like that should be an advantage.
Degas
Good try. Good try. I like it.
He's going to short bow again.
Okay. He is being harried by an Urman, so
You know what? And Zalios.
so I feel like this
And-
is a great time for sneak attack.
And the Etten. Yeah, he's very harried.
Yeah.
Sneak attack is happening. Advantage is a thing. That's the worst advantage ever. I mean, it is technically possible to do worse than that, but it's really unlikely.
Oh.
Yeah. Degas misses. Sorry, guys. I really wanted him to help you tonight, but he's just rolling crap.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I even talked to Matt about let's turn him into Degas so that he can continue to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, here you go. So that was his turn. Raylan, you're up.
And gonna use mirror image again,
Okay.
and that's it for now.
Okay. So the T-Rex is gonna chomp that Throck.
Sure.
Watch him miss.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hide's too thick.
33 piercing.
Gee.
No.
Oh,
no,
you got a 15
no.
AC.
Yeah.
So he's chomping, and he tries, but you just like just kind of wedge him open a little bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
My anger makes this impossible.
He's going to tail attack the Etten. Hits him. Lousy Etten.
Eden needs to. Eden, pull your weight.
Oh wait,
What's your
I forgot
excuse?
something. No, he misses the Eden. The Eden actually leaps over the tail as it
Damn.
swings by.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool.
And then, as he lands, he again brings down both weapons right onto the creature's tail.
Sweet.
And as he does so, the head on the right yells up to you, Throck.
Mm-hmm.
You are now actually in the air, by the way. He yells up to you.
Yeah.
We kill Great Hunter together!
Ooh, ha, ha.
Then the head on the left yells, I eat you after!
Yeah.
So, the battle axe hits. The Morning Star also hits. The Etten does a bunch of damage.
Attaboy.
So the T-Rex is now looking in bad shape.
I got this side. You get the other.
Yeah. Oven, go ahead.
I mean, the Etten just said it was going to help us with the T-Rex. But I feel like it's excessively dangerous to be biting at a T-Rex.
He said that to Throck.
Yes, I know. But I mean, he's still helping to kill
You're just
bigger.
You're just some snake that bit him. He said that to Throck. Just so everyone knows where they stand.
Okay. I guess I'll bite him
Whatever
again.
works.
Throck is You're a snake.
Listen. But you do keep your, you keep your smarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do your thing.
Whatever you
You gonna bite the T-Rex or bite the Eden?
bite anything, it's good. It's all good.
I could try for the T-Rex, but then I'm underfoot.
Is that a John Cusack movie? Bite anything? Is that one? Is that one that wants?
Wasn't an intentional reference, but
Say
There you
anything
go.
is the movie. Yeah, I know. It's really a stretch, but I wanted to do it anyway.
hey,
Okay, well,
So we're
I
waiting
guess,
for the snake to bite somebody.
yes. Snake is going to come over here.
A snake who looks a lot like a wolf.
Yeah,
Actually, I
well,
do have a snake mini. I should have brought it out for you.
it's a wolf snake.
It's a black one. Too bad you didn't make
24.
your first attack on the T-Rex before we noticed. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay. So I could do the D4 times 4. 6 piercing, and you've got to make a Constitution saving, which is not 14 this time.
The con save is really high. 19.
Oh yeah. Never mind. Wait. Half as much damage on a successful con save.
Well, you bit him anyway.
Yes, but you also take poison damage.
How much?
Well, I'm about to roll it. 6, 11, 15, half of that.
Man,
Okay.
even on a failed save, it's still
Yeah, this is the one that's appropriate.
good. Still really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Snakes are awesome.
Now Evan's turn is over. The NPCs, except for Eerie, stop running at full speed. They're still backing up, watching this fight. You guys have significantly bloodied this creature. It's not doing as well as it was, but it's still clearly the strongest thing out there. So they don't know what to think about what's happening next. But then the knives. 10 of them. Five hit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The dino, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all thunk actually into its neck area.
Nice. Go for the jugular. Good job, Jack. Definitely getting adopted.
Jack isn't here.
I know.
Just on the,
But as far as
the
Oven cares,
thickness of some people.
as far as Oven's concerned,
Sure. Okay, so the knives hit the creature, and then I'm trying to figure out what else happens. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Zelios, you feel the spell casting next to you again. And again you sense that the frustration of the air creature as the spell fails.
man.
Zelios is just like he feels the spell failing,
Yeah.
and he's just like he doesn't even try to give whatever's trying to do it. Like any kind of like. He's just trying to ignore it.
Sure. So that's that. Throck, you're up.
Well, here we go, doing what Throck does. Tries to swing again. Hoping maybe to... Oh yeah, that's gonna hit 20-something ridiculous.
It hits.
24, whatever.
You can try to break the grapple, by the way, at any point. But I guess you're not doing that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he's so close.
Not yet.
I mean, you could apply
Seems like
that.
a waste.
You could apply that roll to the grapple.
Yeah, to get out of the... I mean, that would be smart.
But not very Throck.
Not
Yeah.
very Throck.
Yeah, I mean,
this,
I hear you.
this is
Okay.
this is how the fight the Mighty Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
Usually there's more than one of you.
12. Yeah, that's true. 12 of that.
Not super relevant to Throck.
12
bludgeoning and then the lightning.
Yeah, and then the lightning
Passes the
golly,
save.
2, so you get one little tiny point as the lightning
Zapped
jumps a little bit farther into his mouth.
Okay. Degas, now frustrated with the short bow situation, just drops it, yanks his daggers again, and just runs back in.
Attaboy.
Of course, he cannot make it all the way to the creature,
So,
but he gets to there, and as he reaches that exact spot, he actually kind of bounces off something and staggers around.
oh.
Yeah. There he is. So,
Raylan?
yep,
Ozelios.
Zalios, of course.
Alright. Chaos Bolt on the Hunter. Gonna use luck.
Of course you are. Is this your last luck point?
No, I've only used 2 so far.
Okay.
Come on, baby. It's about 13, 14, 15, 17.
It's a hit.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So it's 18, 19, 20, 22 damage. And it's gonna be my favorite, Thunder.
So here's what happens. This creature has come charging out of the forest. It bit the Etten. It bit at Zalios, twice hitting illusory duplicates. It was hit by Throck, by the snake, by Zalios, by the Etten, all in different spots. It's got knives in its throat. It's got damage to its body where the Etten hit it, both on the face and on the side. And it's just bleeding from all these different places. And then Zalios, you do your thing like this and just shoot this Chaos Bolt. And you see it like you always do, changing forms as it goes forward. But at the last second, before it hits the creature, it instead turns upwards and shoots right into Throck's feet. And this is what you see from the outside. The creature's head snaps back and its jaws open up wide, and there's Throck just yelling, "Ah!"
Yes!
And the thunder damage comes out of Throck's voice and knocks this thing's head back so hard that its neck breaks and it falls to the ground dead. And Throck, you land prone.
Worth it.
I thought you'd think that.
Yeah.
Well, there's definitely no saving Nori now.
No noise.
Nori under there.
Yeah, Nori's underneath the...
Well, yeah, she's...
Yeah.
I mean, even if we were doing death saves, that counts as 2 fails.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nori.
Poor Nori.
Yeah, we're not doing the death saves for the NPCs anymore. They're getting a little cumbersome.
Sadness.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Less of them now.
I know you guys like them, but they've had a good run.
Yeah.
So that is Zalios' turn. Now it is the T-Rex makes a death save. No, I'm kidding. The Etten looks at the two of you and goes, "Small people strange." And then the other head comes in and says, "Small people dinner." And it comes at Throck and Zalios both.
Sure. Okay.
Battle axe on Zalios.
Oh yeah, give me that advantage.
That's a hit.
Wait, mirror image.
Mirror image.
You hit a mirror.
Okay, so the axe goes right through this thing and it dissipates. And the head on the left looks over, even as it's swinging its Morningstar, it looks over at the head on the right and goes, "What's wrong with you?" And then the Morningstar goes for Throck with advantage because he's prone. Misses anyway.
Because he's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
Throck
so
does
Throck-
one of these things.
Throck-
You're
Throck's used to
just
this.
laying there having just
No.
shouted a monster to death. And then the Morningstar just slams into the ground right next to you in the earth. So
Yeah.
that's the Etten's turn. And it as the left head looks at the right head and says, "What's wrong with you?" and then whiffs on Throck. The other head looks at it and says, "Watch what you're doing!"
Damn.
Yeah. So that's the Etten of, and you're up.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, right here. Mm-hmm.
20 to hit.
On the Etten? Mm-hmm. Of course, who else? Yes, a hit.
6 piercing. And if you would like to make a con save.
Love to. 7.
Fail!
Yeah.
You take
Fantastic.
3, 5, 9. Or I guess we could just do the 10, but you take 9
Yeah,
poison.
9 poison?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you bite him, it hurts, and he goes, "Ah!" The one on the right yells. The one on the left looks like he's trying to stomp on you. He doesn't get you, of course. And who's up next? Oh, the various commoners. So they do nothing, but your other friend,
Jack.
the invisible one,
Ah,
your other friend
what would I do with
does a slam.
Yeah, probably.
Does 2 slams for
Well, actually, probably on the other side.
Well,
yeah, and he hits. So while the left head of the Etten is desperately trying to stomp the poisonous snake that just bit it,
the black.
all of a sudden you see this just force that you can't identify just slam into the thing really hard, one in each head. So the first head snaps back and the second head snaps back, and then the creature falls to its knees. And the head on the right actually dies at this point. And then the head on the left looks up at you, Throck, and he says, I hate I'm glad they're torturing your kind at the temple. And then dies.
Wait.
And then dies.
Get him up.
So you pick him back up?
He's still dead.
What?
Bleeds on you. Erie will now approach and lay. She actually goes up to the T-Rex that it's actually still breathing very shallowly, like just a tiny bit alive.
Oh,
Clearly
bit alive.
dying. Yeah, he's mostly dead.
Half a hit point.
difference between dead and mostly.
Yeah, you see that gauge going down to 0, but it's still breathing and bleeding a little bit. And she walks up to it, and it looks at her, and it's got this look in its eye like it just wants to murder her. But she goes, "You're a pretty thing." And then she touches it. And she says, "You aren't supposed to be here anymore." And then it dies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like Yuri.
She turns away from the fallen great hunter and says, "Throck, dinner."
I'm gonna eat well tonight, friends.
And then she walks over to the Etna and looks at that and says, "This one smells." So the battle is over.
Oh, that's
The
good.
commoners start to very carefully and very slowly work their way back. Degas rolls up on you, Avin, and says, "I'm sorry, I wasn't more use. I'm used to stabbing people in the dark, honestly. I don't know much about fighting giant monsters."
It's completely fine.
"Are you guys
Who
okay?"
needs healing other than me?
Throck's still interrogating the dead body. What do you know?
Throck, while you're doing that, you feel a shove against your shoulder. You turn around, there's nobody there, but you hear a voice. The voice says, "Lead better."
Lead.
I like how the
Lead
voice
better.
thinks you're the leader.
One of the knives comes out of the T-Rex and floats over to you and positions itself right in front of your face, pointing at you. And the voice repeats, "Lead better." And then all the knives fly off in the direction that Jack went.
Throck looks at wherever the empty space was and said, "Won't even show yourself. Coward."
There's no response.
Zadiel says, "I agree."
What do you know?
Also, Degas is next to Avin, right?
Yes.
So Zadiel wants to do one more thing before he transforms back.
Okay.
He's going to go up to Degas. And he's going to say,
It's
I'm
this-
over here.
sorry.
And so is he.
That's Degas. It's the Daro figure. Yeah.
He's going to say,
That's my dad.
Zadiel's going to say, it's like, "What are you doing here? You were dead in the well."
Oh my god, are we going through this again?
He rolls his eyes and puts his daggers away and just wanders away from you.
Okay, as he's wandering away, Zalius is going to cast a spell on him.
Okay.
He's going to use Detect Thoughts and get into his mind.
It's an intelligence save to detect that happening to me, right?
Where are you
Yes.
at?
No, it's Wisdom.
Okay. Same roll. 14.
13 on me.
You got nothing.
Unless we get another. Where are you at?
Okay.
Is the save required for you to just read the surface thoughts, or do I only need to do the save?
you read the surface thoughts, but if he chooses to dive
So
deeper,
the save doesn't matter if he's just reading surface thoughts.
Yeah, if it's just
Yeah.
surface
Okay.
thoughts.
It's only if I probe deeper.
Yeah.
Then
That's
you make
right.
that
Okay,
save.
yeah, I misremembered that. Okay, so you do get his surface thoughts. And they are kind of a jumble right now. A lot of it is fear. What the hell was that monster? And some of it is embarrassment that he didn't do better in the fight. And a lot of it is annoyance at you and Raylan for constantly saying this thing about him being dead in a well.
Mm-hmm.
He is confused about why you would think that, and there's a large, what feels to you like a large black cloud of confusion that is just the tip of.
Okay. After doing that, Zedios kind of puts down his hand, and he's just like, all right.
So, are you healing people?
Yes, I suppose. Where are you at?
10.
Great, you are definitely getting a heal.
I love it.
5. 13? 5 and 7 is 13? Am I mismathing? 12? Well, 13.
13, okay.
Because there's the +1.
Right. Oh, the math. It is late, guys.
And I don't math.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So,
You...
do you need some heals?
No.
Can I heal myself?
Yeah, it's a range of touch.
You
You
can,
can touch yourself, so yes.
Yes, you can touch yourself. Healers touch
Let's move on from that. Let's move on from that. What were you going to say, Josh? Something about Throck, no doubt?
Throck wants to find out if there's anything on this, the infant.
The Etten?
Yep, that's what I said.
Rotten furs,
Etten.
a bag of
Okay.
old meat, like all kinds of meat, like fish, human, some lizard. It's just all old.
Okay.
Rotten.
I mean, we have meat here.
Yeah.
That don't really need that. The Morning Star and the Battle Axe, obviously, would be
Wow. Yeah, of course, you can take those.
picked up if
Yeah.
they're not
While you are doing that and you are healing people, Eerie sort of spins into the center of the group and looks up at the sky and says, "Oh, looks like another one." And you hear a roar from far above.
So,
And we will now take our break.
Oh,
remember
damn.
when I said no to that heal?
All right.
You want one now?
See you after the break.
In 10 minutes. All right, before our break, our heroes? Yeah, why not? Heroes had defeated a giant T-Rex, known by the locals in the Untamed Steppes as the Great Hunter, and an Etten, who was already engaged in battle with the T-Rex. And by battle, we of course mean fleeing for its life. But of course, the two creatures were fighting each other and the party, and both lost. Split attention. That's what happens.
Also, the blessing of the Raven.
Also, the blessing of the Raven Queen. That thing would have lasted another round or two without that. But I mean, whatever.
Well, you know, that's
Whatever.
why I asked when I first.
That's an embarrassing DM moment, is what that is. Yeah. Because you totally ran that past me, and I just was like, sure, whatever.
I was like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Players will derail.
Yeah.
I was honest about it.
No, you were. It's not your fault at all. But while you guys were looting the bodies and trying to decide what sort of horrifying monstrosities you can accomplish with the corpses, another creature was spotted overhead. This one, another lizard-like being, but flying. And Throck, you know these things as bird lizards. And you also know that they show up to eat when there is dead on the ground.
Yep.
You have two very large corpses here,
Yep.
and it's interested.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wants food. Not necessarily us, but
So back up?
You can give
or...
them. Yeah, might want to move away. Move away.
Cool.
Might want to move away.
So, everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Everybody roll initiative.
We're going to do a new initiative.
That's not really better.
Okay, wait. But before I do initiative... Where's my initiative? I am going to heal you real quick.
Not really better.
Before I move away. I'm going to give you small healing, though, because you have small wounds.
Thanks.
Right? Do you want
Yeah.
big healing?
No, that's, I mean, whatever.
Ha! You get 9.
All right.
I rolled max on that.
Thanks.
Hello? What the heck?
4,
Refresh.
by the way.
4. What was yours, Alvin? You haven't rolled yet. What was yours?
Oh, mine's not 11.
Okay. So the Zalios has worn off by now.
I was afraid of that.
It is now Raylan. And what is Raylan's initiative?
19.
Man.
Yeah, because there was time for those guys to wander back and time for Throck to go
No.
looting bodies. So yeah, Zalios is gone.
I figured.
Yeah.
Dude, what the?
Fine, try to
You
figure
gotta
out
refresh
what
the page.
Cast it.
What's going on? Looking
She's
up a
having
spell?
she has trouble
No,
with
my
her slots.
Yeah, my
Oh.
slot's not. What the
Like
heck?
that happened to me once. I just closed the whole browser and then went back in.
All right, so the creature from above, the bird lizard,
Bird lizard.
goes first.
Bird lizard.
It is going to do a... Who is closest to the T-Rex?
Throck.
It's going to dive attack. Throck.
Everybody moved. Everybody, or nobody really approached except for Throck.
Well, Erie
Okay.
did, but that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So it actually does a dive attack on you
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing it.
for 14.
And Throck has encountered this before, so
Throck deftly moves out of the way,
yep, tuck and roll.
and it is now Raylan's turn.
Best way to dodge, tuck
So
and roll.
the creature. Let's go ahead and move it to the other side of Throck because it did like a flyby attack.
Okay. Is this a move it to a lower?
That height is good for now.
Okay.
That it started higher than that, but now that height is actually accurate.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so
I would never have perched it like that if I'd had a choice, but it actually looks awesome.
Raylan, he comes back to Raylan, and the creature flies by, and you see Raylan trying to like call Zelios back, but it's not working. And he's like, no, it's not. Zelios is asleep, so he's gonna have to do this on his own now. Okay, so during that last fight, I did use up all my second level, but I'm gonna take out my last 2 sorcery points to do my second levels, one more second level spell,
Okay.
and it's gonna be mirror image again.
Mirror image it is.
Because I think it wear off since the last battle. So
So now there are 4 Raylans.
4 Ravens, yeah.
All right. So that's your action.
Mm-hmm.
No bonus action, I assume.
No.
So, Alvin, you're up.
I'm gonna do frostbite on the bird.
Bird lizard.
Yes.
All
So
right.
you're gonna need to make a con
What's the
save.
range on it?
60 feet.
You got him. So it's a save.
Yeah, con save.
14.
Oh yeah, you go past it.
Is it a half damage thing?
Nope.
It's
Okay.
Nothing.
So the commoners scatter again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Degas runs back over to where he had been and picks up that short bow he threw down.
Who's over here?
Makes a shot. Whiffs. You hear him yell, "Damn it!" Okay. Man, he's rolling so crappy.
Is that where it actually is?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, that height is accurate.
Wing 2?
Hmm?
I said the wing 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you can hit its wing, you can hit it.
Great.
That's good to know. Okay.
Oh, you measuring jump distance?
Yep. And wouldn't you know it, it's in range.
All right.
Just saying. Not
Shouldn't have
saying.
said that. Okay.
Yeah.
What did I do? Throck, you're up.
Look.
Oh, Jack is still not really around, by the way.
Oh,
Wherever
okay,
it was
yeah,
that
yeah,
he
yeah.
went.
Okay, yeah. Look, see, here's the thing. Bird lizard comes and eats things. Bird lizard doesn't need to. Point is, and he picks that boy with the girl's name.
Yeah.
and moves. With boy.
Does he, though?
Pushes him back.
Does he, though?
Does he though? Come on. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
But
you got to roll the thing to see if he gets the real Raylan or not. If he doesn't, we're not going to dissipate an illusion because this isn't an attack. But
right.
roll your d20
because I'm grappling
to see if Throck saves the correct Raylan.
Oh boy. Here we go.
It's not your roll, Throck.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's Raylan's roll.
Too bad.
I got a 13 on the
'Cause
die.
that-
Throck, you grabbed an illusion. Nothing. You went right through it. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Oh come on. Look, boy with the girl's name. Quit playing around.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. So I guess that's probably all that.
So it is the creature's turn
That's
again.
technically an attack action. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, it is that bird lizard's turn again,
Yeah.
and it is going to. It's going to swoop at Raylan.
Ooh. Okay.
It's well, it's a 19 if you got the right Raylan.
Nope. Oh, I got 12.
Yeah. It hits one of the mirror images.
You hit
Okay,
both of
so-
them.
It takes a chomp out of one, and it disappears, and the creature flies on confused. It is now more or less. What's its speed? Massive speed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wherever it wants to go. That's
yeah,
its
it's
speed.
just a little bit past Throck.
So
It
we're
went for
talking
Raylan, so it would have gone. It would have been traveling that
Over
direction.
here?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, this is crazy. Crazy.
I mean, if we had a soundtrack, it'd be like heavy drums.
Yeah.
That's what this would be.
Yeah.
Okay, so Raylan, your turn.
So, Raylan,
It's-
reacts to Throck trying to grab me. It's like, what are you doing, Throck?
Let the beast eat.
It's clearly trying to scare you guys off or kill you. It wants the food, and you're just in the way.
Yep. Throck knows. Let the beast eat.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that we can't jump up behind it once it's eating, but
What happens after it's done eating?
Okay.
usually some stuff left and it flies off.
You guys don't have time for this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, question. So right before my turn, it flew up like this way.
Yeah, it attacked you, and it's actually it should be facing. That's about where it is, but it should be facing the other way because it was flying that.
So that
direction.
way?
Yeah,
Okay.
it came from where it was at Raylan and then swooped up again.
All right, make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Probably failed at 7.
Yep. Make sure.
What are you doing to the bird lizard?
So, as the bird lizard flew past Raylan and back up in the air, all of a sudden Raylan pulls his hand out, and a bit of lightning goes from his hand and grabs the lizard's tail, or its leg or whatever, and he pulls it down. Why? He uses lightning lore.
Oh yeah, he does.
And
Oh yeah, he
and he
does.
pulls it back 10 feet and it hits the ground.
Oh wait, let me read that spell. Hold on.
So it says it's pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me.
Right.
And I get
Wow.
to do 1d8 lightning damage to it.
Well, so it just drops 10 feet. It doesn't
So it
actually
comes 10
land on
feet
the-
towards you. It does not hit
Yeah.
the ground.
That's
So
not 10,
actually, you
that's
can
not
yeah
10
take
feet,
out the small.
Dude, that's
one.
like
Yeah.
30-something
Yeah, it's
feet.
30 feet in the air.
but still,
But
like,
you do get it lower
7
and
damage.
closer to you. 7 damage?
yeah.
Yeah, there. It's
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's about right.
But I did get it down lower for you guys.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So,
Raylan-
yeah, you-
So like Raylan's like holding on to it, and he's just like, "Ugh,
Yeah, this is
yeah."
like the most awesome thing you guys have ever seen. This thing tries to get Raylan to go through an illusion instead, and then one of the other Raylans, just one,
Yeah.
turns around like that and just yanks it down, and the creature yells in pain as the lightning goes through it. Ah!
So now it's closer.
Yeah, it is. Oven, you're up. Untamed Steppes.
The Untamed Steppes.
So why do we have to fight it?
It attacked you.
It did attack us.
Technically.
I mean, Throck and Raylan, not so much you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Protect the boy.
See, yeah. The
Okay,
reason
that-
why Throck was okay with not attacking it is because he understands the creature.
Yes. We're gonna go ahead and step back. So we're still in range, but not like too close, and do infestation.
Infestation.
Yes, we're gonna give the lizard fleas
Okay.
and mites, assuming, you know.
Probably already got him.
And does it move?
Did I?
No, I said it's probably already got fleas and
Yeah.
mites.
It might move. It depends on
Oh,
whether or not
gosh.
it passes the con save.
Yeah, let's
There
see.
we go.
I'm pretty sure he failed that con save. Yeah, he failed it.
All right. Well, it's gonna take 1 poison damage, and it is going to go. 5 feet north.
North is towards Alan.
Okay. Yep. You just brought it closer.
I mean, really, it's just kind of like swinging on a leash of lightning.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's on a lightning leash, and then all these bugs are on it, and it just sort of flaps its wings once and moves that direction.
Itchy, 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 itchy.
Yeah. You know, maybe it's itchy enough that it starts like.
Yeah.
One can
Okay,
hope.
well, guess who's trying another shot?
They go.
Hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Took him a while.
And let's see. Hold
Yes,
on
I
a
gave
second.
an animal
I need to
fleas
check
that it
something.
probably already had.
Yeah. But it worked.
Yeah.
For 1 poison damage, so it worked.
Wait,
Yeah.
Throck, are you
Huh?
within 5 feet of that wing?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Dagon gets sneak attack.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, because look at it. He's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
All right.
within 5 feet of that wing.
So,
Let me this head certain.
2.
To be fair, Throck is a very slow talker and has not yet been managed to get out. Leave it alone. It
So
just wants to
It
eat.
just wants to eat.
He is able to do 13 damage with you holding it with the lightning lure and the bugs all over it, finally this arrow shoots forth from Darrow's bow in Dagod's hands and shoots the thing right in the face. And it yells in pain. It did not expect this to happen to it. It swooped down on some tiny humans and
that's what you get from
it has experience with and a little bit with humans, and this is just new. This is not what happens usually. So, Throck.
Does it actually have the flyby ability?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I figured it probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ask me that.
No. I mean.
But you would have found out if you'd tried.
Yeah. But I feel like Throck would have probably.
Yeah.
Had it. Anyway. Okay.
The flyby ability for you guys. Certain flying creatures have it, and it means that you don't get an opportunity attack on it if it passes you doing a dive attack.
So, a few things that just happened, just so that we're clear. Throck was at first going to be like, oh no, let it go eat, whatever. And then it made an attack on the boy. Protect the boy. And then, but wait, there's more. Lightning just came forth.
Yeah. Yep.
And pulled the creature closer.
Mm-hmm.
And then, strangely enough,
Bugs.
It started itching a little bit and dropped a little bit more. And got close enough.
Well, I mean, it didn't drop, it went.
Yeah. For Throck to go, all right, it's on.
That's what we call role playing.
Goes into a rage.
I'll do the save.
Wait, yeah.
It's 12.
Yeah, which fails.
Yeah.
And gets 6 lightning damage.
Nice.
No doubt from the lightning lasso.
Okay, so
Oh, this is so sick.
here's the thing. As this happens, to pick up where Throck is now, you see Throck looking at all this and look at the creature and just do his Throck thing where he goes, "Ah!" And all the thunder and lightning starts to pulse out of his body, and the lightning lure itself enlarges by a huge amount and wraps all the way around the thing and fries it, and it falls to the ground dead.
It does not have a lot of hit points.
And Throck,
I
your
was gonna use
rage
ice knife.
has killed it.
Damn.
You may now beat on its corpse.
I keep trying to tell these things to leave my friends alone.
It is so dead.
Okay. Dang.
Yeah, this I was sort of relying on the fact that it could fly to keep it alive a little longer, but you guys just wrecked it.
Yeah. I've been saving that lightning lure for a long time.
This was the perfect.
It was the only.
That was outstanding. Well done.
If you hadn't killed it, I was going to use ice knife,
Ice knife, nice.
which
Well-
even if I missed, would still do damage.
Nice.
On
Nice.
an explosion.
Yeah, and actually, just to add, as it's falling, Throck actually reaches up and grabs the wing to bring it down to the
Yeah.
Continuing to electrocute
just-
it as it goes down. Outstanding.
yeah. So
So, challenge ratings were 8, 4, 2.
Okay.
that just come on.
842.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do so much with all of this.
One day.
So after that falls, Raylan looks around. He's like, "Is there any more coming?" Like,
So, Raffin storms up to you, Throck, and his usual trepidation is gone.
He does what?
He angrily approaches you,
He
Throck,
storms up to me. Haha.
and he shoves a finger in your face and says, "You didn't tell any of us that this is the kind of thing we were walking into. Giant lizards? Two-headed giant monsters? Is this how you people live?"
Clearly you weren't listening. Lizards, earthings, other things, things over there, danger.
I knew your people were here. I didn't know 40-foot-tall monsters were going to come and eat us.
Oh,
Did they eat you?
Nori is dead, Throck.
Oh, yeah. About that. Oops.
If you had told us this is what we were coming to, we wouldn't have come with you.
Oh,
Mistress, did you know we were going to be attacked by dragons?
No.
I should hope not.
I don't think they're dragons. I don't really know, but they're lizards.
Skell speaks up and says, They're not dragons.
Ah,
I don't have any idea what they are, but I'm pretty sure they're not dragons.
bird lizard. Does no one listen to Throck?
it's like Raylan says, "What does it matter? You're here to protect your mistress."
She's here to protect us, says Raffin.
Yeah.
Throck just goes to harvesting teeth or something.
Well, you're already too far in it anyway. If you leave now, you'll be taken by one of these.
As Raffin sits there just flustered and angry as hell, Eerie comes up to him and leans into his ear and says, "Raffin, we're in danger."
Isn't it wonderful?
Again, Raylan's making sure, looking around to see if there's any other creatures coming. Or
You see nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in any case, we should leave, Throck, because another one of those birds might come in any moment.
Yep, need a tooth.
Need a tooth. You are able to get a tooth.
Yeah.
All right. Raylan says, we gotta go.
Technically not dragon bones, right?
No, not dragon
No.
bones.
That is unfortunate.
So Raylan starts telling everyone that we should leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl.
Do you guys want to leave?
Yeah.
I do.
mean,
Great.
you can't take these things with you.
Of course not.
You can chop them up into bits for food, but
Right, but if
Yeah.
you're looking to do your rituals.
I mean, no. Especially, since I'm pretty sure that these are not bones worth at least 25 gold pieces.
Somebody
are
would
they?
They might be to someone, but
somebody would
nobody
pay.
nearby.
But getting to those bones is going to take a while.
Yeah.
I mean, teeth or bones.
No, I would actually say yes, that these are, between the two giant lizards and the Etten, you definitely have 25 gold pieces worth of bones.
But think about how long it's going to take to get those bones.
To get those bones, yeah, it would take a while.
How heavy is the Etten?
Too heavy.
Okay.
What about the giant weapon the Ethan was holding?
He has those.
Throck has the weapons.
Yeah, they're not as giant as it seems like they are.
All right. Well,
They'd be two-handed weapons for a regular-sized person. The Etten had one in each hand.
Let's leave here at once before more of those birds come.
You know,
No,
actually,
we were going this way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Boy,
This
boy
way.
with a girl's name has a pretty good point. Do you want me to get? Would you like? Do you need cheese under there? We can.
While you do that,
Oh.
Skell actually runs up and pulls her body out.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. Good. Kind of.
And then he touches her and says, "I commit your body to the Raven Queen."
Okay.
Cancel.
Then he stands up, looks at the Great Hunter for a second, says, "I commit your body to the Raven Queen." And he does the same with the bird lizard. And then he looks over at Raylan and says, points at the Etten and says, "Can you just light this one on fire?"
Sure. Fire. It's like,
Oh, it smells even worse now.
right. And we start heading this way.
Throck will take the
Oh,
actually Nori's cane
She had a cane and a
Oh, she
dagger.
Did have a cane, yeah.
and a
And-
dagger
And a dagger.
and a
You can have the
dagger.
Raylan will also go up to Camilla and ask if she's okay.
She looks at you and says, "That was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Thank you so much. Is there anything I can do to help you recover?"
It's like, well,
He's underage.
Raylan says,
Jailbait.
Backstab.
it's like, well, I
We
mean,
can bring Skell back over this way.
whenever I got into a rough spot, my mother always used to run me a hot bath.
I don't think I can do that out here.
Well, in the future, if you can, find a way.
Okay. Degas comes up and leans into you and says, "Hey, watch what you suggest to my wife."
What? Only a bath?
Yeah. With you in the room, alone.
No, I just asked her to make the bath for me. I don't know what you're thinking.
You know she poisons people, right?
Yeah,
A lot.
but
Maybe run your own baths.
I've had plenty of women run me baths, especially when I was younger.
Lucky you.
Raylan just kind of keeps walking.
Throck goes up to Erie with Nori's cane. Do you want this, or should I give it to the one who complained about her dying?
What's that?
The honorable old woman's weapon of choice.
Oh. Nori wasn't honorable. She was great.
The great. What was her name again?
Nori.
Nori, the extremely not honorable.
Nori, the extremely not honorable.
I'll take that. She takes it, and then she kind of just drifts off and drops it.
Oh, by the way,
Picks it up.
She wanders away.
Raylan will also walk
Okay.
up to Scale and be like, "Did you see it that time?
See what?
With Jack, the knives. Don't tell me you didn't see it again. I told you to watch Jack."
I'm sorry I didn't remember your instructions when we were being chased by a giant lizard.
There was plenty of moments to see what Jack was doing. And I
Jack
felt
wasn't anywhere near me. I went that way. I don't know where Jack went.
I felt a presence in back of me. And it was definitely Jack's entity or whatever it is.
Are you sure it's not just Zalios or one of his friends?
No, I know Zalios. And I definitely don't know what that thing is.
You think you know Zalios, but he's getting more powerful all the time. You said so yourself.
Yes, but this is different. I know.
All right. Raffin, come here. So Raffin walks over. And Skell says, "Raffin, our young friend here has been telling me that he thinks Jack has some sort of devil companion like himself.
Maybe not a devil, but definitely something.
Raffin, have you ever noticed anything about Jack and mysterious occurrences?" And what Raffin says, "No." He's just a little boy. He's a bit odd, and he likes to carry those knives around, but...
Can I try insight on him?
Yeah. No, you can't roll insight.
Can you use luck on those rolls? No.
Well, you can't. You're out of points, aren't you?
No, I got
you
one.
got one left.
I got
I
one.
think you can't. I don't know. I
Do
think
you want
can.
to?
I'll let you. Go ahead.
Okay, last one.
You don't need to check every little rule.
Ooh. 16.
He seems not only to be telling the truth, but just kind of confused by the question itself. It's
Okay.
just such a weird question to him.
All right.
Ability checks, yes.
Okay. At this point, Raylan kind of throws up his hands. It's like, I'll show you all what I mean. Just you wait.
Okay. In the meantime,
Does Throck realize? I feel like probably no. Yeah, Jack's whatever something.
The number of
connected to
weird
it.
things that Throck never figures out
Yeah,
about his
I don't-
day,
I don't
like
think
it's.
it's-
I don't think it even made an impression.
No, there was just some invisible thing
Yeah.
that was complaining and whining.
Like, I mean, sometimes
Okay.
parts of your body just hurt. Sometimes weird things talk to you out
Yeah.
of the air. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. With that, Raylan starts walking towards away from here.
So everyone follows with you.
hopefully catching up to Jack. Because that is my son.
Actually, yeah, Jack is standing, as almost everything is, just out in the open, watching you guys approach. And when you get up to him, he just sort of falls in with the group and continues with you guys.
Raylan's watching him, just like, you'll see. You'll see.
While you're watching him, while no one else is looking, Jack turns and looks right at you and winks.
Good.
As Throck leads, kind of passes by Raffin, right? Yeah.
Raffin. I don't think I've even been saying
I
that
don't know.
consistently.
Old whiny man, coward.
What, Throck?
Like how he knows that that's referring to him.
We will probably not. No, I wouldn't say that. I don't think we will run into any more of these for the rest of the walk.
How do you know that?
Listen to the ground.
What?
Again, not used to being the smartest one.
Listen to the ground?
If you listen to the ground, you will know that the mighty hunter is coming.
What about the flying one?
Well, you can't listen to the ground for the flying one.
That's what I'm afraid of, Throck. And how does it help us to know that one of those things is coming? Did you see how fast it can move? We'll be, oh no, it's coming, let's run, and then it eats us.
Throck was stuck back when he said that being afraid, and you're afraid of everything. So
Everything here can kill me.
Oven kind of shouts over his shoulder, "Why does it matter? You know where you're going."
Well, I'm not in any rush to get there. And I shouldn't have to be, right, Skell? Skell goes, right.
we can slow down if you want. I'll slow down.
I'd rather walk faster, thanks.
You were really confusing, old man.
Jack, Jack, would you mind if I carried you? So Jack comes over to Raffin and Raffin carries him.
Oh, now the old man is slow.
Yeah, I
He's not
really
that
feel
slow.
like
He's not as old as the miniature would indicate.
Okay.
Or at least not as frail. He's a spry feller.
Alright.
So you guys, with Nori dead and Jack being carried, you guys are making good time for a little bit here.
at which point I also
Rip Nori.
yell over my shoulder, why not have the one who carries the bags carry the boy?
No, he wants to do it. He wants to feel important and not die.
So, as you guys continue on your journey, you make it a good day and a half.
Do we get a rest?
Yeah.
Alright.
Excellent.
You guys have earned your rest.
Sheesh.
Slaying 2 dinosaurs and an Etten.
That was tough.
Proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
I know.
Thanks for the dinosaurs.
Yeah, so you guys travel another day and a half, and you notice that the landscape starts to change a little bit. Where in most of the Untamed Steppes that you've seen so far, there have been just wild grass anywhere from ankle to waist high, and bushes and shrubs all over the place. Fairly green, some of it more like a tan color, but very alive. As you are going, the plant life starts to wilt, and eventually you're walking on dead grass. And the strangest thing happens.
Oh my god.
Raylan, you start to feel like this landscape is familiar. And eventually, in the distance, towards the end of the second day, you see a building that you very much recognize. Raylan, this is your home.
Oh no!
It is the temple from which you escaped and almost immediately lost your way because you've never been outside before.
Yeah.
You have wandered back.
Oh, we always come back to the place which we hate.
Is this the temple that the dude was talking about?
I thought he said tower. Maybe it is temple. Maybe it's tower. Maybe it's a tower temple. Maybe it's a towering.
I think he said temple.
Tippling tower.
Can Raylan react to it?
Yeah.
No. So immediately Raylan says,
I think we can.
"It's like, no, this can't be. I can't be back here. We have to go. This is not where I want to be."
So we turn around.
No, we don't turn around.
I mean, you guys are on the Untamed Steppes. What you see is there's a rise in the ground, and the temple's built on top of it, almost like a little hill. There are marble stairs going up the hill to this temple, and columns and statues all over the thing. And there are a few little outlying outer buildings, but the main building is pretty far from where you are. At this point, you could circle wide and go around it. But you were well in sight before it really struck you, because you're used to seeing it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And you only saw it from the outside that once.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I remember the symbols on it?
Well, you don't have to remember. They're the same as the ones on your robe.
Mm-hmm. That's my home. That was where I grew up and where I escaped.
Skell speaks up and says, "We should go. We should go south or north and go around this thing so they don't see us."
Raylan says, if I'm already this close, they know I'm here.
Eerie leans in and says, oh, they don't know it's you. And at that point, you start to hear a sound in the air. Like a... And then the air near you guys, you see it almost like it's been pulled or stretched in like 5 or 6 different places. And then it pops back out. And there's this foul-smelling odor in the air, like burning. And all of a sudden, you see these creatures standing in front of you that look at first like ermine.
Oh.
But
Everybody banned.
there's something wrong with them. Their eyes are red, bright red, and their mouths are just drooling.
Delicious.
Yeah, and they are very, very angry, and they have just appeared out of the air right in front of you. And that is where we are going to end for the night.
Oh.
Did they clarify? They didn't come out of the ground. They just appeared.
They just appeared.
Okay.
They teleported in.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like before we cut the plaque, Raylan says, "You won't take me back."
So we're about 20 minutes early.
Protect them.
But you guys tore through those dinosaurs. So there we go. I didn't want to start another fight yet. So
We didn't gain a level after that fight, did we? No.
no, one little dinosaur, maybe 2. What's the difference? Yeah. So next week, you're out, right?
I'm out.
And for the 2 weeks following that,
Well, I might be able to video in for the one after next week.
for like the middle week,
Yeah, for the middle week.
you're traveling.
Yep.
Are we turning
Okay.
off the...
No, I'm saying this for the
Okay.
stream.
Yeah, for the
so
stream.
people are aware. Next week, I think we are not going to play. We will do a stream. If you guys want to, let's just paint some minis. Oven needs to be painted.
Yes, she does.
Darrow's needs to be painted. This is not going to be a painting instructional. None of us are that good. But we'll just hang out, paint some minis.
And talk about
and
stuff.
talk about stuff. And then we'll decide soon what's going to happen the week after that. We might have Joshua video call in so that we can play again. And then the following week, no idea. We'll see.
We could also play a board game,
We could play something else, yeah.
like a board game.
But we will definitely be streaming something every Friday night. It just might not be the Shadows of Archonia game. So we will see.
Great cliffhanger. Great cliffhanger.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
That's gonna keep me up for weeks.
2 of them at least.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you next
To our
time.
viewers,
Ciao.
we'll see
Thanks
you
for
next
coming.
time.
Bye.